Looked like you really made an emphasis to get to the basket, let that kind of open up your game. And once that happened, I think the three fell, you had that dunk. I guess when did that offensive rhythms kind of pop in for you tonight?
I don't know. I just know the game plan. They don't really have shot blockers out there. And watching the film last game against Atlanta, a lot of my drives, anticipating contact. So I just wanted to make an emphasis of playing through it all and getting to the front of the rim and let the big stop me. But yeah, it was just I know they didn't have any shot blockers and playing on the weak side to have Christian Woods closing out. So I just wanted to attack him, make him move his feet. It was an emphasis for all night for us to put pressure on the paint.
How'd you feel with those lineups? 'Cause you played a lot of. You guys didn't have a traditional point guard, but you were the kind of the running point guard out there with T-Man and some of those lineups. How did you feel out there with those lineups as kind of the lone guard?
Pretty good. Believe it or not, before the NBA, I used to have the ball in my hands at the point guard spot. So just setting the guys up, reading the defense, and getting guys to where they need to be, initiating the offense. Kawhi, when PG comes back, those guys draw a lot of attention. So me having the ball up top, I can attack one-on-one when they're overloaded or focused on when they're going to double Y. So I felt good out there with being a point guard.
You talked so much this morning about how you guys had to embrace playing hard-nosed defense, attacking offense, no matter who's on the floor. And I'm just wondering if you're more encouraged than even you were Sunday in what you saw from that tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think 1 through 5, when we're out there going through our rotations, our blitzes, our fires, everybody was communicating, helping each other. Like if it was my low man and I wasn't there, T-Man was talking to me, Mook was talking to me, vice versa. We were really on a string tonight. Even when they made their runs and was hitting a couple shots, we stayed with it, stayed believing in the game plan and trusting one another that we're going to cover for each other when there was a breakdown. And that's the style that we got to play every single night. We do that, we're going to be in good shape. No matter if shots are falling or not, it's going to give ourselves a chance.
Over here. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that dunk you had. It seemed like it got the crowd really into it. It was, very heavy-handed. How did you feel about that?
I definitely feel like I let one go in the first half. It's kind of the same situation. Luka was the one coming over, and I tried to avoid the charge. And I feel like I should have. From that, it was just a mental note. Next time I'm in that situation, I'm going to go dunk it. And then I think Christian Woods closed out. Like I said, I wanted to make him use his feet. And then Tim Hardaway was coming over as a low man with a guard. So, I know not a lot of guards are going to jump and try to block my shot when I take off. So I made it an emphasis next time I'm in that situation, I'm going to go dunk it. And I thought it was a good play just for momentum because they hit a couple shots. We were a little stagnant. We missed a lot of open shots in that play, and I think the energy kicked right back up after, got the crowd into it. So it was a good momentum shifting play.
Norm, got to ask you about Rocco. Obviously, y'all came here together. His role's been a lot more inconsistent than yours as far as not just playing, but role when he gets in.
Yeah.
What did you see from him tonight, and how can he kind of keep that momentum going?
He came in and did what the team needed him to do, and being in that situation before, and Rocco's first time. He's been in the league, been on many different teams, different roles. He's a professional. He comes in, positive guy, comes in, gets his work in, does all the stay-ready stuff. So when his number is called, he can go out there and help the team win. Offensively, defensively, he was making the right reads, being scrappy just like we needed him to do, off ball, on ball, against their bigs, making them work. And it's tough. We got a deep team, so every single night is going to be something different. But just his mentality, he's been through it before, so it's nothing new that he's able to come in and make those plays when needed.
Just to follow, because when y'all are playing like 5 out, it's like Rocco's at the center, Nico. When y'all don't have Zoo or Moses, there's a lot of space on the outside, but not much of an interior presence. Do you feel like when you're in and everybody's kind of focused on the perimeter, does that mean you're going to be focusing more on getting to the paint and driving?
Yeah, I think in our small ball lineup, we got good shooters. So when we're 5 out or 4 out, 1 in, we're able to attack. Because they don't want to come off the shooters, especially when Luke's out there. Nico, he got a quick release, so it's tough for them to help in and get out to him. So with a guy like me who likes to get into the paint, when we go into smalls and they mess up them switches, when it gives me a straight line to the basket, it puts them all in rotations. Now it's on me to make the right read, whether it's a finish or a kick out to a shooter. But I think that's, even though we don't have the size, we have the quickness and the shooting capabilities to give him habits, give him fits in our small ball lineups.
And Norm, Luka had another big game against you guys tonight, but he got to the line 21 times. I saw early in the game that a lot of you guys were trying to show you guys hands early to the refs to let you know my hands aren't in there in the cookie jar to help him get to the line.
Yeah.
So how difficult is it for a superstar like that to come in and essentially get calls when you guys feel like, hey, we're showing our hands, but he still gets calls that maybe he shouldn't get? I'm not trying to get you in trouble or anything.
I'm not the one to ask for that. 'Cause I feel like I'll be getting hit harder than he does on some calls, but he's a superstar. He's gonna get those. Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask about that, man, with the way I'd be driving to the basket. But, yeah, it was just an emphasis. We know he likes to get those bumps. He likes to use the shot fakes to get the defense off balance. And so we're trying to make an emphasis all night not to give him too many, ticky-tack fouls and just try to beat him to the spot and keep a body on him with our hands high and make him finish those. I thought we did that even late in the fourth when it was me. He's taking me into the post, try to battle. But as soon as he tried to turn around and get into his package, wall up, and if he makes it, tip his hat and go down, but we don't want to make in plays for others. That's when they get deadly. So, him scoring is amazing. He does it every single night, but I thought we did a great job on the supporting cast, to slow what they were trying to do offensively.